Tyler Peterson joining us on the postgame. And Tyler, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel to be 8-0?
Thanks. It feels great. It's been the best start in my 4 years here, and we're just happy to be on the field and happy to put some wins together.
Yeah, you're not taking anything for granted. Now, are you?
No, not at all.
Talk a little bit about what you think the reason is that you guys are 8-0 right now, Tyler. What are you guys doing so well?
Yeah, I think we just really take the advantage of taking every game one at a time, and I think the guys have a ton of trust in each other, in one another. No matter who's out on the field, in the lineup, we just have a lot of trust that person's going to do their job, and just the ability to really just take one pitch, one game at a time. I think we're really just being consistent with that.
I think one of the interesting things is, too, you guys seem really gritty. I mean, even when you're not playing your best game, you look at yesterday, Maz said it might have been your worst game of the year, but you guys came out on top. And I think that's the important thing. Even when you don't have your best, you're still grinding out these victories. I mean, do you kind of feel that way as well? Yeah.
I think even when we find ourselves down, even in the dugout, you can tell there's no doubt that we know that we're going to break through. We're going to be able to. We just feel like we're in the game no matter the situation, and I think that just comes, like I said, with trust. No matter who's on the field, who's in the lineup, we just feel like that we're going to break through at some point.
Now, you came to Seton Hill as a catcher. That's where you played the majority of your first few years at Seton Hill, but you got moved to first base, and you made a heck of a play to end the game. Take me through that, man. That was a missile.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. I mean, it was a lefty up, and I was ready to make a play and did. I was not much other than that to say. Just happened so quick.
Now, did you play much first base in high school? A little bit?
Not in high school. I caught pretty much all through high school, but like travel ball and stuff, I played a little bit of first base.
So what has the transition been like then at Seton Hill from catcher to first base? I know you still get behind the dish sometimes, obviously, but what's that been like at the collegiate level for you? What was the challenge like for you think?
I mean, it definitely was. I mean, just learning like the ins and outs of kind of where I need to be in certain situations definitely has been an adjustment, just becoming more of a well-informed and skilled infielder. I mean, I've been working at first base now this will be my third year, and I've definitely came a long way in that aspect, but working with Sully's been a huge help. He's great with the infielders. So, I mean, it's definitely been a process, but I feel pretty good about where we're at right now.
Well, Tyler, I can't tell you how good it feels to see you out there doing what you're doing, and I'm sure it has to feel great for you. You've been through so much at Seton Hill. You started your career like off with a bang. You're hitting the heck out of the baseball, and then you dislocate your knee. Just kind of take us through what you've been through at Seton Hill and how good it feels to contribute right now as an everyday player.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a process. Just like you said, freshman year pretty much being an everyday guy for the first quarter of the season, and then that's taken away with one swing of the bat. And I mean, the past 2 years have definitely been tough. I mean, just an adjustment, not really just being a bench player, pinch hit guy. I mean, not something I was really ever used to playing. Which
now you had that injury against Millersville,
the
dislocated kneecap, and then you also had an arm injury.
Yeah, my sophomore year coming back from my knee injury, I ended up tearing my UCL and had to get that repaired too. So I ended up missing the second half of my sophomore season for that, and then last year we ended up having obviously canceled season because of COVID. So it feels amazing to be back. Honestly, feel like I haven't played. This is the first time I've really played baseball in years.
Well, and how good does it feel to be in a rhythm now too? Right? You're getting at bats. You're playing out in the field, or whether it's at first base or behind the plate. I mean, you got to feel good to be able to get in a rhythm and know that you're going to get some at bats almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes a difference. It just allows you to kind of, like you said, just get some consistency, but just seeing more consistent at bats definitely helps. But I'm just happy to be out there with the guys. It's been a blast so far this year to play with all these guys. It's just awesome.
Mark, do you have any questions for Tyler?
No, I'll tell you, the play that I really liked was the ground ball. You and Isaiah were both coming to, I think it was Isaiah was still in. then you were able to get to first, and you found your feet really well. Yeah. And we commented on that, and that's one of those things that I think for any good first baseman that's done it for a while, that's challenging, let alone for somebody that's newish to the position. Did you feel confident in that moment? Was it something you'd kind of worked on, rehearsed, and were like, yeah, I can do this?
Yeah, I mean, I felt confident about it. For a split second, though, I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to find the base. But, yeah, I mean, I felt pretty confident that I was going to be able to get back.
Well, I think that's a good sign of your development there and being able to do that. And, people forget that first base is not as easy as just catch the ball. And you've learned that.
Not. Oh, yeah.
Has that been one of the biggest challenges over there, those in-betweeners, ones maybe you could get to or the second baseman can get to? I mean, that's just a lot of reps, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much told that we can go after everything. The pitcher in that situation is expected to be at first, and George was going to be there, but I felt that I was going to be able to get back. So,
Tyler, this was great, man. I appreciate it. Good seeing you contributing out in the field. Stay healthy, and congratulations on the win, the success, and good luck. Who we got next here? Jumping into conference play, right, against IUP. Yes, sir.
I guess so.
Yeah, at home against IUP. So you're supposed to play West Liberty. I guess that got canceled.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So anyway, congratulations, and we'll talk to you again. All right, buddy?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.